5 seconds. Start. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am very glad to have the opportunity of presiding over the deliberations of a conference of this union. On many an occasion, you have been told that you should give us, as members of the teaching profession, the spirit of trade unions. If I were to advise you to choose between calling yourselves members of a trade union and those of an education league, I would vote in favor of the former. I do not somehow like the idea of your being labeled as members of a league. Would it not be far better you call yourselves members of a federation? It seems to me that you should hereafter transform yourselves into a federation of teachers. I find pleasure in the thought that the by holding conferences you will be in a position to concentrate upon the ways and means of improving your usefulness to the community and the state. Remember that the utility and services of your profession are judged by this standard. To what extent it contributes to the making of a progressive state. I am aware that you have been trying to promote a sense of professional solidarity and offering a forum for the discussion of subjects of professional interest. It seems to me that in this republic, the role of a professional organization like yours is of special significance. It promotes a spirit of cooperation and helps the Constitution to function as a living reality. It is your task to help bring into existence a new type of man, the Indian of the future, capable of serving his state and humanity alike. Your aim should be education in the wider sense. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been convention on such occasions that the President should review the progress of education in the state with reference to the several measures adopted in the interval between two conferences. I do not propose to respect that convention for the simple reason that the report is a document which furnishes an accurate picture of our past achievements and failures and hopes and aspirations for the future. The report has been before the public for more than a year now, and speaking generally, it has had a critical appreciation at the hands of educationists and other interested in education. In the short time at my disposal, I should like to refer to just a few outstanding problems of education that would not brook any delay in their solution on the part of government or the people. One such topic of very great importance is what is popularly known as pre primary education. It is unfortunate that this stage of education has not received adequate attention on the ground that it would be left to private initiative enterprise. I am unable to appreciate the psychology behind this decision, and it is my personal conviction that pre primary school instruction in the form of nursery schools is an essential adjunct to any national system of education. It would be a great mistake, if not tragedy, for the state to disown responsibility for this stage of education and to be satisfied with leaving its practical development to a few private individuals or local bodies. It is impossible to ignore the contribution of the nursery school movement to the theory and practice of early education of the child. Thank you, everybody. Dear Sir, kindly ignore the letter and telegram which was sent earlier. We have received your letter only today, reminding us to take delivery of the documents from our bankers, as also your letter of 10th. In fact, we have sent you a letter already to rush dispatch of our order and also a telegram yesterday. Once again, you may kindly ignore the letter and telegram. We are happy to inform you that we have retired the documents from our bankers and taken delivery of the goods from railways. We have checked up the same and found the order has been executed to our requirements in time. Since our customer has increased his requirements twofold and wanted it to be executed in about a week, we have great pleasure in repeating our order for the same quantity and would request you to attend to the manufacture and supply of the same urgently as a special case. Our order for this is enclosed. We are enclosing our check for rupees 10,500 being the advance as per your quotation in order to avoid the delay in correspondence. As we hope to receive huge order from more parties in due course, we intend placing standing orders for a continuous supply of these items to a minimum of the present order. We shall let you know about this soon. Kindly acknowledge the receipt of the order enclosed. Yours faithfully, Rangaswamy, Chief Manager.